So welcome to episode number 3 of Men Talk, Men Matter Scotland's podcast. Today we're having James's story. James is one of our trustees. He's been here from the start and he's going to just tell us a bit about himself. So I'll just get James to introduce yourself.
Alright, I'm James, 28 and a father of 2.
And our other guest.
Alright, how we doing? My name's Gregor. I'm involved in Men Matter Scotland. Great to be here.
This is the third podcast and it's the third time you said that.
What can I say?
We know you're from Men Matter Scotland,
Just
Gregor.
clarifying that point now.
Okay, so just to get things out the way, on Facebook you can find us at Men Matter Scotland, and on Twitter you can get us at Men Scotland. Very simple. If you want to get in contact with us, just drop us a message or comment on one of our posts, whatever you want. Also on Spotify we have a brilliant playlist, loads of great tracks. Some will calm you down, some will give you a bit of motivation, and some are just really good listening. So get that followed, please. I think that's everything now in terms of that. Okay, so rather than just mess about, in fact, before we go on, I want to say a big shout out to Sean McDonald for having Gregor and Fraser over for that podcast. It's reached loads of people already. We've had folk contacting us on the back of that. I've even had a boy from Ayr came through to do a litter pick ways because he's looking to start something similar in his neck of the woods. So that's been a brilliant help, Sean, so thank you very much, my friend. If you want to hear more of Sean's podcasts, go to Blethered. Cracking podcast, some great guests on it as well. So we're going to crack on with a wee conversation with Jamesy here. James, welcome.
It's good to be here, mate, thanks.
It's good to have you on, mate. I appreciate you giving up your time. So what's been happening today?
Not a lot, just been at football the night, man, and puffed. Ran whinging out.
Blowing at your arse. Superb. Right, mate, you happy just to get stuck into these questions then? We'll work our way through them and we can give the kind of listeners a wee insight to what's going on with James.
Right.
Okay, so can we just start then, just for your early years, mate, your childhood, where you grew up on that kind of carry on? So
I grew up in Drumchapel, moved to different areas and stuff, but I grew up mainly in Kendon, so I did. So
superb. What was life like?
it was,
Growing up with drum? Because I'm a drummy boy as well, and there was some.
it was on and off. Just depends where you stayed really, wasn't it? It's just we had a lot. We were always out and playing football all the time. Playing football once you finish school, and that was it until lights came on in the street and stuff. We were always playing football every day.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was like actually.
So you good memories for living in that street then?
Aye, man, it was always playing football, smashing people's windows and that and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just
Just
the
go
usual stuff.
Goes to play football, smashing windows. That sounds like Kendon.
Aye, you just kick the ball at the fence and it hits somebody's window and then everybody's running away.
Aye. I think that sounds like my childhood, mate, as well. So what about siblings? Any siblings?
Yeah, I've got a brother now.
Bra. And what about pals and that? Did you hang about with any special pals, or just kind of?
I had all different types of pals. I had pals out of school and I had pals in school, and so I had like 2 different groups of friends and stuff.
And did you have any best pals? Ones you could pure heavy count on?
I had best pals and stuff, but obviously moving away and stuff like that, I've kind of lost contact and stuff. So.
Aye. Well, that happens to everybody, doesn't it? When you leave
Absolutely.
school, you start to kind of go to jobs and meet new pals and different things in common and that.
That's
Move
not easy.
on marine path.
Aye, that's it, man. That's what happens. So that's cool. So just touch on when you started to kind of have your struggles, we'll call it now. So when did you start noticing that things weren't good for you?
I think it started coming on when I was a lot younger, because I moved away. So I moved out my mum and dad's at 17.
Right.
Took on responsibilities, my partner's little boy and stuff like that. So we moved. Kick-started my life, do you know what I mean? So it was like, pull your act together or go, do you know what I mean? So and that's what I did. I took on that priority and kick-started my life then.
So that was at 17?
17.
Wow.
Can I give up what you doing at 17?
Certainly not that. I think I was at college and still had a part-time job and stayed with my mum and dad.
That's exactly what I was doing. I was working in Sports Connection in Clydebank. I was doing health and fitness at college and I was doing my mum and dad dig free.
Okay, I'm thinking about growing up and you've been put in a position where you've got to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially moving away, man. So was it just the missus, or just you and the
it's
missus?
just me and the missus. We moved down to support our mum and stuff like that
Right.
because her mum was a wee bit ill at the time, so we just went down, supported her and that. So it was kind of like all that pressure started building up then, because obviously my age, moving away, no family, not got my man and dad there, not got my family, not got my friends and stuff, just me away, and the only person I had was my partner and her mum and her sisters and stuff, so
Aye.
that was only them I could rely on. So I kind of by myself, do you know what I mean? I know that she's been there, it's been my rock, but that's just been that, obviously.
So that's what I was going to ask you, man. What did it feel? What did it actually feel like when you knew you were leaving your family? Because I know you're going with your missus and you want to support her and the wee man and stuff. But how did it feel like knowing in your head, I'm leaving my family here? What was that like?
It was scary, to be fair.
Aye.
Scary. Because I knew I was moving from one country to another country, so it was like, you know what I mean? Hundreds of miles away, and it was quite, scary. You took butterflies and stuff, you know what I mean? I was kind of, it made me sick, because once I did move there, and we were staying there, my partner was like, if you don't like being here, just go. But I was like, no, I'm not going. But I was wanting to go, do you know what I mean? I was getting upset, and do you know what I mean? But I think that was just the parts for it, because it was like that first stage, just try to get here, missing your family and missing everybody, and realising this is a new chapter, I need to move on. But at 17 it's quite hard, do you know what I mean? Because everybody else had gone night suit and gone to gigs and stuff, and
Aye. Yeah.
moved away.
So is that something like did you have a wee bit of resentment there? Or not even resentment, jealousy? Like guys, your peers up the road and even down England were all going out, and and again just no doing the stuff which you'd normally be doing at that age. Did you have jealousy?
No, never. I don't know what it was. There was nothing like that. It was just, I've seen a lot of people going out and stuff, and then I was like, sometimes I would have that, like, oh, I wish I could be doing it. You know what I mean? You always had that, I wish I could be doing stuff like that, but obviously that was the decision that I made.
Aye.
So that's on me. You know what I mean? Nobody told me to
Aye.
move there. Even my partner did say, you can move back home if you don't want to be here.
That's testament to your character as well, isn't it?
I had that option. That option was given to me, but I picked the option to stay there.
Aye. That is testament to your character, because a lot of boys would have just said, right, I'm feeling crap here, I'm missing my family, I want to go nights out, catch you.
Yep.
But no, credit to you for sticking about, man. Was there an opportunity for you down there to kick about with other guys? Or your pals down there? Did you make pals down in England?
It started socialising with people a few years later, because obviously where I was staying was a seaside town, so there wasn't really much people like what I knew and what I could do and stuff. It was like a wee isolated town, so it was kind of like everybody knew each other's business, and it was kind of like,
You're
do you know what I mean?
the
It was
Scottish guy in the
and I'm
village.
like I don't know, like the fifth part of the Scottish person there, do you know what I mean? Because it made it seem like a wee town, all the Scottish people moved here, but then as years started going on and stuff like that, I found it hard to get jobs and stuff, because it was like an hour and 30 minutes to get to the city centre and stuff, so that's travelling all that way, and plus not even having a car, so it made that option a lot slimmer as well.
I mean, we talk a lot about social isolation, man, but you've lived that. What's it actually feel like to be socially isolated?
I don't know, it's just been locking yourself away in it, and just locking yourself away from people your own age, people older than you and stuff, and just locking the world out, just pushing and shutting the door and locking it. That's what it's kind of like, just pushing everybody.
See, when you were missing out on all these opportunities, and again, like the city centre was an hour and a half away, although we talk about social isolation, did you recognise you were going through that at that time, or did you just think, this is shite, or this is what I want? Like, how did you feel?
At first I was just like, do I really want to be here? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, I think it was because we being with my partner and like how we were getting on and stuff, and then started chatting to some people and stuff like that, and then it started to build a bit. But it was just,
So it does take time to build up relationships, doesn't it? You can't just go down to England and have about 40 pals.
No.
So talking about employment, what did you do down there for money? Because obviously you're living together,
I was unemployed for like the first couple of years, so I was on benefits and stuff, so try to get a job, do you know what I mean? Then travelling into city centre to sign on and stuff like that, and then try to get a job where I stayed as well.
So you had to travel an hour and a half to sign on?
In the job centre, on a bus.
So what's that, 3 hours?
Probably like 3
Round
years
journey?
or
Just to sign on?
travelling to just sign a bit of paper.
And if you've
and
no money,
leave
you're
again.
gubbed.
That's
You're what?
Aye, so there's an added
But
pressure.
you could claim your bus fare back, so they paid your bus fare back, but even at that, they stopped that at some point, they capped that, so that even made it harder, because then I'm phoning in saying like I can't make it, and they're like, you need to come in, I'm like, I've no money because I'm not earning, I'm not getting enough, do you know what I mean? So I've got money to pay for my bills,
Yeah.
I'm in a private let,
Uh-huh.
and then, do you know what I mean, it was hard.
So what age are you at this point, about 19?
About 18, 19,
So you've got the pressure of a private let, and that's probably a pure unstable accommodation, firstly. But then you've got the added pressure of having a partner and a wee boy in the house as well to provide for. So when employment did come, what did you do? What were you doing for work down there?
I went for an induction day, like an induction day in like a caravan park had, and I thought I've got along to that, just try everything, maintenance, security, just throw everything like at it. And then one of the guys for the security team took me on and had a chat with him and stuff, and then he kept going on about it for a while, and then a few people like, I think you might be in for a chance, but I wasn't getting my hopes up, do you know what I mean, because I thought a lot of people have got a lot more experience than me, and I've not got experience in security and stuff, but took a chance with me and took it, and then I was working there for about 4 years.
Right.
Aye.
So did you, in that 4 year thing, you must have built up some friendships?
But up friends, I started playing rugby and stuff like that, and then started like going out at the weekends after the games and stuff like that, going on for like drinks and stuff like that, and building up that. So I did build up a little group of friends and that after that, so that's when it started, like,
So things started getting
friendships
better?
and that, aye. So things were picking up.
Aye. And so see when things were picking up, did things, well, I don't know what things were like in the house before you had this circle of pals and this new life. Did things get better in the house once you started making new connections outside?
I think so, aye. I think things started picking up, but there was obviously still stresses because of the financial side of things and that, and we knew it was there, and I think that's what obviously pressuring us, and I think that's what made me get stressed out, because that made me stress out for like the stupid wee things now, I think, because of all that pressure at that age, and then having all this finance and houses to pay for, and do you know what I mean, support the family. It was hard, really hard.
Can imagine, man, especially at such a, again, we keep talking about the age, although young people are quite kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Independent.
No, resilient.
Aye.
Young people can be really resilient, right? They can be, we kind of don't give them enough credit sometimes. Me being a youth worker should know better, but it is still at that age, especially in a different country, away from your own support network. I know you've got one down there, but it's no your blood. It's different, isn't it? It's just it's a different faith and trust that they've got your back 100%. For you to go down there again, so you're in your early 20s at this point, then the holiday park stuff, caravan park stuff.
Caravan park security, I think.
So you've done that for about 4 years.
Done it about 3-4 years, aye.
Right, okay, then what happened after that?
Before that, it was me and my partner fell out, so I ended up I got my own caravan, accommodated my own caravan, stuff like that. Then that's when things started to go downhill a bit, because then that's when I started, because I was working nights, sleeping during the day, so I had that pattern, and that's when I started to isolate myself again, started to lock myself into a caravan and only talking to people over a screen. I'm not gonna lie, but I've actually watched like a full season of Game of Thrones in one night, and I've done that for the week, so I caught up on everybody in Game of Thrones for a full week, catching up on them.
guess there is benefits to social isolation.
But then
Catch up your Game of
it's no
Thrones.
good for your health because I'm
No.
sitting there just eating everything. I went out, I thought I'd go out and start eating healthy and stuff, and then I'm like, I bought everything. Then I thought, I don't know what, I'm just ordering a takeaway, and then the next night ordering a takeaway, and then the next I just started just ordering takeaways because I now had that main money there, so I just started letting myself go.
So see when you moved into the caravan, what was it like mentally? How did you feel when you were in a caravan? Did you split up your missus at this point? So split up your missus, and what about her family? Is that just kind of, obviously they're going to side with her, but is anybody talking to you for their side or anything like that?
Aye, her ma's really supportive and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? She's liked us and still likes us, I hope. But aye, she was there, she always messaged and stuff like that, seeing how I was.
That's
and then,
cool, innit?
but me and my partner were still talking, so whenever I I'm not talking to you, and you're listening and that, but we're not like that, do you know what I mean? You need to be mature about it because you've got kids, so you can't keep having wars with each other and then kids are seeing it and then you think that's going to be alright. It's an environment to grow up in.
That's right, well kids learn for their environment, don't they? And they pick up words and behaviours and stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen the wee YouTube clip of the wee guy in a classroom in America and the teacher's talking and all the parents are videoing the veins and she's talking to the veins and the wee guy says, "Shut up bitch." You seen it? No, he's howling, mate. And it is a wee bit funny. And then he says something else and the guy yanks him out and says, "You're get out of here, canine." But that wee guy's picked that up for somewhere.
Definitely.
You don't talk to people that way unless you've seen people talk to people that way.
I commented on and said he's got that off his dad or something because the way he spoke to him was like his dad speaking to his mum like that, and it was just the way it was like.
100%. And again, that dad who the wee man's picked up after, probably picked up after his dad. Yep. So there's this, the learned behaviour thing's so true. And see when people, I know we're kind of going off on a tangent here, but that's alright. When people have got kids and they start saying things, say they're only babies and they start using sweary words until they're maybe a certain age, they are listening for day one.
Sponges, mate.
Absolutely.
They're learning everything for the day they came out the womb. They're learning, and if you think, "Oh, they don't understand what I'm saying yet," listen, man, you're in for a shock.
Aye, I would say the same, and it's not just what they're seeing as well; it's the vibe they're feeling. They just soak it up. They're emotionally intelligent.
Right.
That really
They're
engage,
really
you know.
They have fear.
Aye.
They feel love. They feel safety. They feel contentment. But anyway, we'll get back to James. But it was a wee bit funny, but you learnt it for his dad, so just watch what you're saying in front of your brains, guys. So see when you're in the caravan, can you describe your feelings on the inside?
Lonely. I mean, lonely, do you know what I mean? Because you're there by yourself, you're going to work, and after work, people come off at certain times, and then you're on the night by yourself. So you're working there, I'm working there in security by myself, in a caravan by myself. Whole caravan parked for myself, and I'm there by myself.
Yeah.
So if anything calls and stuff like that, I need to go and attend it and stuff, and you just felt even lonely, so it just drained us more. Then that's when it started to hit me and stuff like that, and it was just feeling lonely all the time. But even though I had people to talk to, but it was just that, like, I always hated when the last person was checking off, because I knew near a time, kept checking the clock, and I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, time's ticking down now and I'm here by myself.
Yeah.
And it, do you know what I mean? It scares you, do you know what I mean? You're in a caravan park by yourself and you're the only security guard there.
Yeah.
Something kicks off heavily.
Yeah.
Like
anything can happen to you, and then I'm left there by myself, and if I end up getting injured or my life taken, they're just going to find me until in the morning. And other people's lives could be at risk as well if they're needing me.
So is all that stuff going through your head then, man?
All that stuff's going through me, aye.
So that's it must just be pure anxiety central, man, just having all the worries about what this happens, what that happens. Like he's checking off in 10 minutes, I'm going to be on my own.
We used to have people breaking into caravans, and it was not like one or two people, it was groups of boys.
Right.
So it was all like all the younger team for the city, the wee town where we stayed in, and it was all them that used to come in, and then, but they used to come in over the fence and stuff, so they're on the shadows, they're on black and stuff.
Dodgy.
So you'd no seen them.
Yeah.
And then, like, and obviously no driving, so I'm not driving in the park, I'm walking around the park. So I'm walking in a park and I've only got the street lights, I can't see down caravans and stuff until I'm shining a torch down. So I'm shining a torch down, and there was one night I was I thought, because we had quite a few break-ins, and we thought they were coming over the fence where the high school is, and it was straight over. And then one day I thought something was really nipping at me when I was sitting in the reception in the complex. Something was nipping at me, and I says, look, I'm going to have a look at that fence. You just get a wee check to make sure there's nobody there. And I heard people talking, but the caravan window was open, so I thought it might be people in the caravan in the room. And I put the torch on the fence, and they were all climbing there, and they all jumped back here again. And I thought, do you know what I mean? Like, one of them nights I could have, I was going to work thinking one night could be my last night. And it's scary, I shouldn't be thinking like that, but...
No, definitely not.
Do you know what I mean?
Knowing your job, man.
Do you not get to a point where you're thinking, what the fuck am I doing here, man?
Aye, but then again, I'm like, it's the only job I've got, and I'm not going to get something else. So that's my financial.
And it's not just that job's got you a roof over your head.
Exactly.
Because they've got you a caravan to stay in, so you're kind of double tied financially and house-wise,
Exactly.
accommodation.
Sort of trapped a wee bit, man.
It is.
So there's so many things happening there, man. You've got the anxiety of people leaving, so you're on your tawdry. Then you've got, so that night they all climbed to the fence, you've seen it. The next night you're thinking that might happen again. And that's got to be constantly on your mind, man. Because it's a threat towards you. Physical violence is a threat towards you there as well. If there's all these young team kind of breaking into places and you're the only security there.
Because they're all getting in with like screwdrivers and stuff, and they're popping the PVC locks and stuff, and windies, whatever they're doing. Do you know what I mean? So if I see them and they see me and they've got a screwdriver, do you know what I mean? That's
I know, man.
one stab could lead in the wrong place, could lead to death, do you know what I mean?
So you're saying you're kind of feeling lonely and isolated and stuff, and you've got the anxiety of your work, which we can understand. How did you cope during this time before you seeked help? How did you cope?
Just obviously just sitting in and just sitting on the computer. I was always playing my computer before I went to work and stuff, and when I get up I would usually jump on and just like go on like Call of Duty and stuff and FIFA and play Guitar Hero and stuff, and that I used to just sit there all day and just thingy away at it. And then I would, like on my days off, I would have the kids up and stuff at that time, but aye, it was hard, do you know what I mean? The Waynes loved it because they think they were on a holiday, but
you're counting down the minutes till they leave, aren't you?
Counting down when they're leaving, then I'm like back on my own again.
Yep.
It was hard, really hard.
So again, we're kind of getting it. It was hard. How bad did it get for you? What was the lowest point for you?
I think where it hit breaking point was when we came up back up to Glasgow for a wee holiday. But obviously it was one we booked in advance, so the both of us came up together, being mature about it and stuff like that. And then
So you're still separated at this point?
Still separated.
Right.
So we came up, she stayed with her sister and I stayed at my mum's and stuff. And I think it was at that time when we went back home and I knew what I was going back to, being by myself after being with all my family and seeing them all and going to like family meetups and having a drink, having a laugh and all that, and then it was gone, the dread of going back, being that lonely guy again. But knowing that I have got like Lynn that there and my kids and stuff, but it was only, do you know what I mean, it was at that time where it really hit me, it kicked me, do you know what I mean? And it was scary, and that was the point where like it really got to me, and it was a point when I was about to tan my wrists. I sat in my caravan one day, had all my curtains shut, and I did have a knife because the kitchen unit would be on the side and I'd have a sofa beside it because they're quite tiny, and I had a knife sitting on there ready to do it, and it was just a knock at the caravan to change the gas bottle, which would actually saved my life. If that never knocked, I would have done it, because I was at that point, I was broke and I was going to really do it.
That's brutal, man. It actually gives me goosebumps, mate, just hearing that. I never knew that's where you were at. So that's
really honest, by the way. Thank you, man, for being so honest.
Definitely, mate. So next question then, mate. when did help arrive for you? When did a wee glimmer of hope appear?
I think it was when I told my workmate. I told my workmate about it and I broke down in front of him. Just started greeting and that and told him. And then he was like, I think you should move back to your family back in Glasgow. I think this is what you're needing. You need to go back and get help. I did go to the doctors and stuff like that. And I was taking like pills for depression then, and then I came after them because it was just making me tired. And I was fed up being tired because obviously working night shift, sleeping all the time and stuff, and always feeling tired at trains with. And then I want that twice as more on top of me. Do you know what I mean? That just puts a lot on you.
Definitely, man. So, your mate's advice, did you act on that?
No, we did, because it ended up, me and Lynn were obviously like building bridges back and stuff and that, and then we got back together and that, and then just, we were planning on it. I was planning on moving back by myself. I said, like, I'm moving back in July, I'm moving back and stuff, and you could stay here and that. I'll come down and see the veins, I'll take them up with me and stuff and like that. And then I think when we got back together and then it came to it, and then we moved back up.
And how was she about that?
She was up for it as well.
Aye.
She wanted to obviously come back because she had her own problems, you know what I mean? Like, she's got depression and stuff like that, so she had her own wee things going on in her head, you know what I mean? And I think being in that town, it's just so, some people are so cliquey and stuff like that and want to know too much about your business and stuff, and I think she just got enough of it and wanted away as well. So that's when we made the decision of moving back, and when rightly we did so.
So it's not a decision you take lightly to move your family, I don't know, but your life literally depended on that move. That had to happen for you, and it's great. And so did you explain this to your missus?
No.
Or did you just say, I want to just go up the road, so I'm not happy? So was it something like that?
No, she doesn't know.
Right.
She doesn't know. The rest of she won't. She doesn't
Right, okay,
know.
so she's going to find this out by listening to this.
Right.
How do you feel about
I don't know, do you know what I mean? It is what it is, it needs to be told, do you know what I mean? I can't sit and have it in my mind all the time. It has to be said, it needs to get out so people know what's there to watch out for it.
Absolutely, it's your truth.
that? That is, and I think that honesty is what's going to really resonate with people who are listening and feel the way you felt, James, and just fucking tell somebody. Just talk.
If this guy can sit here and say what he said on a podcast, I can go and tell my pal, I can go and tell my doctor, I can go and tell my loved one. Definitely. Yeah, you're setting a brilliant example, mate.
And it's brave, especially if there's people in your family, in your circle who don't know how you felt, and this is how they'll find out, and I'm going to cross that bridge as well, believe it or not. But I think I do feel it's so important to do this, and I think we'll agree, is for us to actually reach people who need the support or are going through what we've been through. We need to be honest, we need to be real about it. We can't just beat about the bush and say, oh, it was like this, it was like that, when you're just kind of painting it a wee bit to be better than it actually was. I think the brutal honesty is what really resonates with people, and it gives them a bit more a realistic chance of hope.
Aye, be real, that's the word, it's real.
That is real, that is real. Okay. So, once you got help, and your help was talking to your pal, telling him how you felt, writing down, just had a conversation with you, how did it feel to get that off your chest?
It did feel, do you know what I mean? It did feel like a bit of weight was picked off, do you know what I mean? It did feel like it lifted a weight off my back, but obviously no a lot of weight, do you know what I mean? It just lifted a part of it where I could like, I could move back, do you know what I mean? There is nothing stopping me moving back.
And so once you decided to move back, that must have been like a big sigh of relief, because you've committed to it, and you know you've got happiness up here. You've got that support network that gives you happiness, because that wee holiday you had, you were saying you were drinking with your family, you're talking, everybody's there, it's just like it's almost like normal, innit? And you've got company, you're not lonely.
Aye, and sometimes you need somebody that's no emotionally involved to just get a different perspective and go, Well, if most of your support's up there, then get yourself up there, big man. Do you know what I mean? So that's really important, having somebody that's not emotionally tied in with a problem.
So, right now, with regards to how you're feeling, with the loneliness and that stuff, where are you at now with that?
Well, probably like I wasn't in the low stages, you know what I mean? I'm just probably, I don't know, just like a phone battery, maybe about 80%. Do you
Aye.
know what I mean?
So, at your lowest then, what would you describe your lowest, obviously? Where you're sitting there with that knife at an arm's length away for you, what would you say your battery level was then?
I would say it was just about to die. Do you know what I mean? The phone was just about to die, like that phone battery just about to die, and then it was like somebody just came running in and just popped it in charge just at that last minute. Do you know what I mean? Before it did go.
Aye. Well, I'm glad it did.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And I'm sure you're glad that you did as well, mate. And all your family as well, obviously, man. We're all glad you did. So, going to Men Matter, Scotland, right? How did you get involved in Men Matter?
It was, I met Gav, and Gav kept saying to me, come down to the dad's group, and the missus kept going on to me and all about it, and I was like, aye, but I'm just made like every excuse up to be like, I'm busy, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I just thought, do you know what I mean, like I don't know these people, and I think that was just because of where I was staying, the way I isolated myself, I was judging people I don't know, do you know what I mean, because I thought, if I walked in here, what they gonna think of me and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? And am I gonna fit in with these people? And I took like 2 steps back, and then it was Gav was just on my case about it. Just kept poking me with a stick really, and just been like, then one day I just thought, do you know what? I'll go for it. And we met up at Gregor's house for a wee meet up, and walked through that door, and it was just like being with mates I've known for years.
Aye.
We just had some laugh.
It was a pure natural feeling, wasn't it? It wasn't awkward at all, wasn't it?
No.
And that's the first time I'd met you. I don't know if it was the first time you had met, was it?
First time we met.
Aye, was it? We met.
And it really never. I actually thought you knew each other. It was that comfortable. But I think it's a common feeling. Everybody gets this feeling. I don't know anybody. What if they don't like me? What if they think I'm a rocket? What if it's crap? What if I don't like them? There's so many different things going through your head. So it's only normal to feel the things. But again, I'll just say to anybody that's listening, if you've got an opportunity to connect with other people who might be a dad's group where you've got a Wayne who can go and play with other Waynes, grab it, man. Go and do it, and you'll soon get to know people. Make the connections, and I swear to God, doors open for that. Wee things start to happen for the better. So, and I'm sure James would agree with that. I bet, because I wish you came to that dad's group sooner, mate.
Well, that's it. I thought I wish I came sooner, and it would have been a lot different. Do you know what I mean? But I'm glad I did, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am now. And if I didn't move back to Glasgow, I wouldn't be sitting here in this room.
Yeah.
But I'm here now, and here to make a difference.
So that's the thing as well, man. I'm delighted you're part of this group, because our first community consultation meeting, we were all having our wee say to about 12 people in the audience, and we were all just getting questions asked and we were answering them. There was one guy persistent, kind of not putting us down, but putting any positive ideas down. And you done a man fucking Braveheart speech moment, man. And I'm just sitting there in awe of you, listening to you, man. This fucking guy I've only met a couple of days before, gave a speech to this guy. Even the guy who was giving his grief shut up and listened and went, fair dues. It was that moment, man. I'm like, he needs to be here for the journey, the whole thing, because he's that important, man. His story's that real, and again, you've just got a voice people want to listen to, and I think that's just cracking to have, mate. So I'll move on. What's your reasons for being part of Men Matter?
Yeah, obviously just help myself and help others, and try and stop people getting into these places I've been. You just try to get people to take baby steps towards us, for that way for them to be like, I can, I relate to that guy, I could trust that guy, and maybe he's got the answer that I'm looking for. And that's what I want to do, is be that person for somebody to be like, he's been there before, I'll go for it.
Aye. Because the thing is, I know, man, so would you say loneliness was your biggest thing?
I would say so, loneliness and not having my family and stuff, and obviously being lonely at my age and knowing all the responsibilities I took on, and it's hard, do you know what I mean? I never had that teenagehood, I never lived that life where everybody else did. Had to mature up quick.
Because teenage years are for doing daft stuff, isn't they, man, and being mental, and you've just settled down pretty much.
Shot the gun.
Aye.
That was it.
Just settled right down, man, with a house and wage, a job and all that. Credit to you, mate.
Definitely.
So again, just finishing up, really, is there any advice you would give somebody who's gone through what you've been through?
I would say they need to talk to their partners and let their partners know what they're feeling and what's going through their minds before anything. If they've planned something about to do anything, speak to somebody, speak to a loved one, or speak to a close friend, because once you release it, you're going to start finding benefits for it, and it has to be done. Don't hold back on it. I've done it for so long, and my partner doesn't even know to this day until now when she's going to hear this, but you're going to need to tell them, because it's just going to build up and build up until you will release it.
I think that's spot on, mate. I think with loneliness, it can actually take a lot of forms, can it? Because you've got the kind of loneliness where you've got a wee old man sitting in his cell, nobody goes to visit him, you've got that loneliness. But you've also got a loneliness, you can be surrounded by 100 people and still feel lonely, and it's because you've not got you've got a loneliness for almost happiness. You've got no happiness around you, and that in itself is loneliness. And there's so many other forms, man. And I think, like you've just said, but speak to somebody about how you're feeling. Don't sit in your house holding it in, feeling crap. Speak to somebody, and if you've not got somebody you trust to speak to, you go onto Twitter or Facebook and send us a message. Simple as that. One of us will pick it up the second we see it, and you will be listened to. You won't be judged. You'll be listened to with respect, and you'll have empathy and a listening ear. We won't try and tell you how to solve your problems. If we can give you wee hints and tips, we will. But if you just want to talk, then please just talk to any one of us. Every one of the boys in this room and the rest of the guys are happy to listen to you anytime. So please always bear that in mind. Again, you can get us at Men Matter Scotland on Facebook and Men Scotland on Twitter. Alright, so check that out. Is there anything you boys want to say before we finish up?
Just to reiterate what Peter said there, that if you are going through times where you're no coping, you're struggling, you are never alone. There are always people that want to be there for you and support you, and we're one of those groups. So please take advantage of it if it's something you need, or if it's someone you know that needs it as well.
I definitely got to agree 100%. Just come forward. If it's just a message to our Facebook page, do it. Don't hesitate. If you're writing it out in Messenger and you're typing it out and then you delete it, don't. Keep writing and send it, because that send could help save your life as well.
Superb. Before we finish, what's been your favourite moment so far being part of Men Matter Scotland?
Just everything, really. Just everything. Going out hill walks, football, family walks, litter picks and stuff. Just every part of it.
Just loving it?
Just loving it, and it's lifting my spirits, and it's making me and my partner getting on better in home and stuff, and puts you in a better mood being out and actual doing something. Gives you that, lifts your spirits.
It does, definitely. Right, okay, I'm just going to finish it up then. I'll ask Gregor that question when it's his turn to share his story, but I'm just going to finish it up. I want to thank you for sharing your story.
Right, thanks for having us.
It means a lot to me as hosting this podcast that you're happy to share this. Again, we would never put you in a position where you're not comfortable to share, but your agenda is to help guys who have been in your position, and that's what's good about the group, because we've all got an experience of having a negative mental health at some point in our lives, and we can. Gregor's saying is brilliant. We're all experts of our own experiences, and I love that saying, because nobody can tell you you're wrong about that. Well, no, I'm not wrong, because I've lived it and that's how I felt. Nobody can tell you otherwise, so we've got total control of our experiences. Okay, so thanks again to James. Cheers to Gregor for picking him up and coming up and taking part in this podcast. And thanks for listening, guys. Please always retweet the podcast, share it, even on Facebook, link it, share it. Just get the exposure out there. Alright, and thanks for listening. Have a great week, and we'll see you for the next podcast. Thank you very much. Good night.